Hello everybody and welcome into Climate Pledge Arena for the first time in Maple Leaf history. The Leafs taking on the Seattle Kraken in Seattle. They took down the Kraken a week ago back in Toronto 3-2 in the shootout. What a game that was. Jack Campbell between the pipes against Philip Grubauer in the Seattle pipes. It's going to be a good one. The Kraken, the Maple Leafs, first time in history facing from Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle. Opening face-off coming. Auston Matthews has 8 goals in his last 2 games. Everyone watching out for him. He has 28 goals and now 30 games played on the season. Bunting flips that into the far corner. Going after it is Wenberg. Matthews trying to steal from him. Vince Dunn ahead to Schwartz. Schwartz takes a hit. Nylander taken down. Matthews trying to get it back inside and did. Dunn. Here comes Seattle inside. Wenberg shoots. Blockers stop Campbell. Down the corner, a hit by Riley. Off the boards ahead to Nylander. Finding Matthews. Here's Auston Matthews, moves in, shoots! Stopped by Grubauer, good test early on. Another shot, stopped, rebound. Bouncing in the paint, Leafs can't get it back. Giordano. Here's Seattle in their own end, Wenberg. And here comes Alexander Wenberg, right wing it in, goes to the net. Stop Campbell, rebound came out. And Seattle couldn't get it back, now Matthews. Here comes Toronto inside, Auston Matthews taken down. Wenberg in the corner. Big hit there. Nylander. Riley looks back, finds Kerfoot. In front to Matthews, rolls past his stick. Back to Kerfoot. Dermott gets it and plays it back, but no one inside the zone. Riley back in. Here's Schwartz. Here's Alexander Wenberg. What a move there. Goes to the net. Stopped by Campbell. It bounced around in front as Campbell couldn't settle down the rebound. Now again in front of the net. That rolls to Jack Campbell. Dermott to Tavares. Nylander, wide of the Seattle goal. In behind, here's Fleury taking a bump. Wenberg to it first. So Seattle and Toronto, first time in history, as Muzzin picks it up and plays it back to the Toronto zone for a regroup. Bounces in front of the Leaf net. Here's a giveaway, and Brody does just get it out. Fleury. That's turned over. Here's Tavares at the shootout winner last game. Big stop, Grubauer. Rebound set wide by Kerfoot. A great stick by Fleury for the Kraken. Tanev has it back. He's taken down. Tavares in the corner. Flips that just out. As Fleury had control. Marner racing after it. To it first is Alexiak. Marner giving him trouble. Mitch Marner has it. Shoots. Stopped by Grubauer in tight. And Philip Grubauer is going to hold on for the Kraken with 5:39 to go in the first. Scoreless. Here comes the draw inside the Seattle zone. Camp to the right side of the net. One back and the Kraken control was on. To McCann, big hit. Here comes Jordan Eberle and here come the Seattle Kraken. In, stop Campbell, score! Crosses the goal line on the rebound and Seattle opens up the scoring. It's Jordan Eberle. Well, the Seattle Kraken want to get off to a good start. They do here. And my goodness. The Seattle Kraken have the lead against the Toronto Maple Leafs late here in period 1. Draw one back, Larson controls and plays it to Lazan. Ahead to McCann, the former Maple Leaf. And Seattle took him from expansion. A stop there by Campbell. Camp has it back. Ahead to Pierre Engvall. Engvall hits that just inside and behind the Seattle net. Was on. And the Leafs giving him trouble for the puck. And they do get it, and now it's back out. Ryan Donato. 2 minutes to go in the first period. Seattle 1, Toronto 0. Here Jake Muzzin moves in. Drops for Engvall. Backhand blocked in front by Larson. Kashe from behind. Looking to center. That rolled to Grubauer from the wraparound attempt. And the Kraken have it back with time running out here in the first. Spezza. Eberle. Gave that away. Larson. Engvall back. Fires that and it went over the net. And it's icing with 4.2 seconds to go in the first period. Seattle 1, Toronto 0. Leafs coming off a big 3-2 shootout win back in Arizona after beating the Penguins 11-1 to start the road stand. Draw one back and cleared but not out. Sheehan looks in front, but time expires. And the Seattle Kraken have the lead after 1-0. Shot to goal in the hockey game. 7 for Seattle, 4 for Toronto. 1-0 Seattle with the only goal. Hits are 9-3 Toronto. Faceoffs 4-0 Kraken. No power plays in the opening period. 1-0 Seattle after 1. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Seattle Climate Pledge Arena. First time in history between the Maple Leafs and the Kraken here in Seattle. Draw one back in Seattle controls with Vince Dunn. He has Giordano, just about gave that away to Austin Matthews. Giordano taken down. Matthews has it back. Here's Austin Matthews in, shoots, and he missed wide. And the Leafs can't hold it in as it gets by Dermott back down into the Toronto zone. Kraken have it here, and a hit by Riley. To Nylander, gave that away in front, gets it back ahead to Matthews again. Austin Matthews winding up, waits, shoots, stop Grubauer. Wenberg in front, Dunn. Matthews trying to steal the puck from him again. Riley. Here come the Kraken with Jaden Schwartz. He has Vince Dunn. Here come the Kraken, Wenberg. Trying to get it back was Riley. A good stick, Dunn. Fires. Stop Campbell. Rebound was in front, and the Leafs get it ahead. Bunting. Here's Tanev. Off his stick. And Matthews goes after it and gets to it first. Austin Matthews from behind, centered in front, and no one there for Toronto. Kerfoot after Wenberg. Donskoy. That rolls to Grubauer. He plays it free to Vince Dunn. Tanev. Ahead to Wenberg. 13 minutes to go in the second period. The Kraken and the Maple Leafs. It's 1-0 Seattle. Hit there. Leafs have the puck with John Tavares. Goes behind the net. 12 minutes to go second period. Seattle has the 1-0 lead. And Tavares looks up ice and plays it to Riley. Up to Kerfoot on the left wing, across to Nylander on the right. Here's Nylander. Drops that back for some help. Tanev the only stick there. 2-on-1 Seattle. And a big play by Muzzin to intercept. Brody back to it. Clears that around the far boards and out to center. Marner took his man down. Trying to get it back. Here's Yanni Gourde. Yanni Gourde enters the zone. Back to Tanev. Fires it off a stick. Alexiak can't hold his own. Marner pokes it along. Here's Mitch Marner from the left wing and in. Stopped by Grubauer. A great save. 7.5 to go in the period. Marner centered in front to Engvall, and that rolls out. Tanev. 7 minutes to go. Second period. Plays to Yanni Gourde. He's taken off the puck. Far pass from Engvall to Kashe, and that's going to be a penalty against the Seattle Kraken for interference. The Leafs will have the first power play of the night. A chance here to tie it up. Maple Leaf power play, we haven't seen it in weeks because no one takes penalties against the Maple Leafs. This is just a bad play by Alexiak. He can easily get to that puck first. Instead, he slows down the man intentionally, and that's a penalty interference. Draw one back. Leafs set up here on the power play. Riley to Matthews. Winds up, fires. Walked in the bounce to the front of the goal. Grubauer's just going to hold on. With 6:01 to go in the second period. Still 1-0 Seattle. Toronto on the only power play of the night so far. Face-off, right side of the Seattle net. One back and controlled by Toronto. Lazan gets it off the boards and down the ice. Matthews racing after it, and he'll try to start something on this power play. Ritchie up to Jason Spezza. Just clears that in. They'll look for a restart here. Far boards. Ritchie was going after it. Larson has it to Wenberg, and out again come the Kraken shorthanded. Here's Wenberg, shorthanded, and lost the puck. Matthews. Bunting on the right wing. In over the line. 20 seconds to go on the power play. It's given away again. Kept in by Matthews. Matthews in, shoots. Stopped by Grubauer right to the chest. An easy stop. 4:28 to go in the second period. Toronto hasn't generated much against the Seattle Kraken. Marner had a good look. That was a simple shot by Matthews to the chest. Another shot, Matthews. That goes wide. Power play done. Bounces out, and the Seattle Kraken might have a break. Alexiak out of the box. Moves in. Shoots. It's off the Leaf stick. Ritchie back to Matthews. Here's Bunting ahead to Spezza. Over the red line. Clears that in. 2.5 to go in the period. Bunting after Fleury. Fleury takes a hit. That's going to be a penalty against the Maple Leafs. And behind the goal here, some pushing and shoving. Now they're going to fight. Bunting and Vince Dunn. First meetup between the Leafs and the Kraken, and we have a fight here in Seattle. And the Leafs are going to get a big penalty here for that as Bunting takes Vince Dunn down to the ice. So Seattle to the power play late here in period 2 with a 1-0 lead. And it's Michael Bunting going off for charging. Shots in the game, 8 for Seattle, 7 for Toronto. A very tight game. Kraken will have their first power play in history against Toronto. Draw one back, controlled by Seattle. Schwartz fires. Stopped by Campbell, sent wide. Here's a chance. Gord looking from behind. Centered! Big stop, Campbell there. Brody can't clear, now does, to Kerfoot. Turned over again. Kerfoot going after Gord. Here's McCann in front. He's tripped. And is that going to be a penalty shot? It's not. It's going to be a tripping call, and Seattle's going to have a 5-on-3. Brody's going to go off. Big chance here for the Seattle Kraken late in the second period. The Leafs take back-to-back penalties here after their power play couldn't generate anything. So the face-off here in the Seattle zone, right side of the Leaf goal. One back and controlled by Seattle. 5-on-3, a shot. And a stop by Campbell. Loose in front, but Muzzin picks it up, and a good fake as he plays it down the ice. Little time running out here, second period. Here's Everly to Donato. Left wing. Here's Donato across. McCann, and good play. Drops for Gord. Stopped by Campbell. Sandin gets it just to center. And 5 seconds to go in the period. Yanni Gord back in. Fans on the shot. Got it back. Shoots. Stop Campbell. Right at the buzzer. The Maple Leafs trail the Seattle Kraken 1-0 after 2. It's still the same score. It's been a very tight game here tonight from Seattle. The Leafs aren't finding ways to get chances on them very much here. They can't really get set up. The Seattle Kraken with some good defensive play tonight. And the offense very low for both sides. It's 1-0 Seattle after 2. Shots on goal in this hockey game. 14 for the Kraken with 1, 7 for the Leafs with none. Hits are 20-4 Toronto. Faceoffs 8-2 Seattle. Power plays Toronto 0 for 1. Seattle, their power play, well, their first one almost done. They're on a 5-on-3 for 9 more seconds. 1-0 Seattle after 2. Welcome into the third period. The Seattle Kraken on a 5-on-3 to start the third period and a 1-0 lead. Draw one back, and Seattle controls on the power play. Gord, it's given away. Sandin, he's taken out. Here's McCann in. Scores! What a move! Jared McCann. 2-0 Kraken. And it's a power play goal. 18 seconds into the third period. Silence from the Leafs side now. That was a beautiful play for Seattle. It's a power play goal on the 5-on-3. I don't know what the Leafs are thinking here. They let him go in the net. He just takes off and fakes out Campbell. Goes to the backhand on the short side. 2-0 Seattle. 18 seconds into the third, and Seattle still on the power play. Draw one, Brody. Clears to center. That's given away. Giordano. Gord. Cross to Donato. Taken down. Marner. Finds Brody. Here's Brody, and here comes Toronto shorthanded. Brody across to Marner. Shoots. Grubauer up high. Makes the stop and holds on the Seattle power play. Well, as we said, Toronto beat Seattle in Toronto 3-2 in a shootout in their first meeting. That was in Scotiabank Arena tonight from Climate Pledge. It's 2-0 Seattle here in the third. Draw one back. Leafs trying to get it free. They do. Camp fires. Grubauer an easy stop on the shorthanded shot to the goal. Donato. Here's McCann. Still on the power play. Riley gets it up ice. It's helping David Camp, and Camp takes off with Mitch Marner. Camp to Marner. Score! It's a short-handed goal, and the Leafs strike first for their first goal against the Seattle Kraken in history, and it will be a short-handed tally to Mitch Marner, a minute 47 into the third period. Big goal for the Maple Leafs. The Seattle power play, they're still on the power play, and the Leafs take off on the 2-on-1. Patience by David Camp to find Mitch Marner in the slot. Slides it by the short side on the netminder, Philip Grubauer. Toronto's cut the lead in half here in the third period. That actually went post to post and in. Just over the goal line, luckily for the Maple Leafs. It's a Toronto short-handed goal. That's their 12th of the season short-handed. And the lead has been cut in half. Draw one back. Seattle controls. Giordano to Donato. Gave that away. Marner back ahead to Dermott. Here's Travis Dermott short-handed now. Dermott waits. Drops that back to Marner. And shoots. Stop Grubauer. Marner looking to get another one. Penalty done. Donato. Here's McCann inside for the Kraken, and he's taken to the board. Camp to Dermott. Dermott ahead. Austin Matthews. What a fake that was. Here's Matthews winding up. Shoots. Walked off a skate in front. Has it back centered for Nylander. Rolls out his reach. Donato. Kraken do just get it out. McCann taken down. Matthews back inside. Here's Austin Matthews. Weaves around. Shoots. Glove. Stop. Grubauer. What a stop by Philip Grubauer, robbing Austin Matthews. He can't believe it, looking skyward. And the Kraken bench went nuts after that stop. Yeah, what a save. And you can see the fans, they are surprised that that didn't find its way in the back of the net. Austin Matthews got robbed. He has 8 goals in his last 2 games. Draw one back by Matthews. A shot by Brody. Glove stop Grubauer. Nylander. Here's Dunn. In the corner, finding ahead, Alexander Wenberg. 2-1 Seattle here in the third. Nylander for Toronto. Looking again for Matthews. Found him again. In shoots. Fanned on towards the net. And the Kraken have it again with 12 minutes to go. Wenberg. Brody. He got by him. Here's Wenberg to the net. Stopped by Campbell. Brody poking that out. Wenberg. Stopped again. Jack Campbell. Still not out. Bunting finds Matthews, and here comes Toronto. Just about the halfway mark of the third period. Matthews winding up. Waits. Shoots. Scores! A CI shot by Austin Matthews here in Seattle. That's 9 goals in 3 games for Austin Matthews. That's his 29th of the season, and the Leafs have tied it here in the third. Oh, he's not going to be denied this time. Look at the shot. There's Seattle defense right in front. Grubauer is in great position to make that stop, and he somehow still finds a way to zip it by Philip Grubauer off a horrible angle, actually. This is just a sharp shot into the other side of the net. So the face-off back to center ice. We're tied at 2 here in the third period. And the Kraken fans can't believe it. Draw one back. Here's Marner. Clears that to the goal, and Grubauer just knocks it aside as it bounces in the air. Donskoy. Jake Muzzin after it. Back ahead, Wenberg. Here's Brody to Muzzin. Finding Marner. Turned over to Schwartz. Here's Alexander Wenberg. Tavares back. Brody turned that over, and offside is Schwartz. With 8:18 to go in regulation time, we're tied at 2 from Climate Pledge Arena, Seattle tonight. Here's the face-off. One back by the Kraken, Giordano. That's turned over, and here comes Alexander Kerfoot. Kerfoot moving in, goes to the net. In tight stop, score! Mitch Marner taps in the rebound, and Toronto has their first lead tonight in Seattle. A 3-goal third period explosion. A 3-2 lead for the Maple Leafs. Marner there to clean it up for his second tonight. Shorthanded goal comes here to great stop on Alexander Kerfoot. Seattle's defense not doing the job of tying up Mitch Marner at the side of the goal, and he taps it by the pad of Grubauer. Toronto has the lead. Here's Mitch Marner, gave that away to Schwartz. To Wenberg, poked ahead, and here comes TJ Brody now. Brody looks back to Marner. Played it across. Kerfoot, Marner to Kerfoot in front. Backhand, and a kick stop easily by Grubauer. Done. To Donskoy, 5.5 to play, 3-2, Toronto leading. Wenberg to the net. Stopped by Campbell. Huge save. Here's John Tavares, under 5 minutes to go. Tavares plays that to Engvall, shooting. Easily knocked aside by Grubauer. Tavares back to the puck. Engvall drops that to the point, Riley. Riley trying to find help, and here come the Kraken. Donskoy, 2-on-1, breakaway! Great play by the Leafs to get back. Kashe, 2.5 to go. That's cleared in deep. Far side around. Finding that was Donskoy, and Engvall got a stick on it, and it rolls out. Kashe trying to flip it right back in. Toronto has it. Here's Kashe. Kashe for David Kampf. Kampf to the net. Shoot, stop, score! Out of midair. It's going to be reviewed. This may have been over the net, but if not, what a goal. And from that angle, I can't tell. It might literally just be on the level of the crossbar. Wow. And I don't know. If this doesn't come back, this is an amazing goal for Andre Kashe, and it's 4-2 if it is. Here's the call. It is no goal, and the Maple Leafs beg to defer. That would have been something amazing if that was a good goal. And wow, out of absolutely midair, how are you able to knock it in like that? Kashe would have had his second of the season, but he doesn't, and it stays 3-2. Engvall here in the final minute, pass in front. Fleury. Here's Fleury, gave that away. Camp. Back to the point, Riley. Fires. Blocker stopped Grubauer through traffic. Tanev in the corner. Plays that to Alexiak. He finds Yarncroke. Yarncroke, Seattle. Here's Yanni Gord. Gord to Tanev, back in front, that deflects. And the Leafs get it. Bunting clears it down the ice. Race to it. Seattle their first, icing against Toronto with 32.8 seconds left. Maple Leafs 3, the Kraken 2. Coming up next, the Toronto Marlies And who will they be taking on again? I do not remember, but we will find that out soon. Yarncroc to Everly, great stop. Rebound was in front, they couldn't get it. Dermott gave that away. Yarncroc to Everly, blocked. Riley, fans on it. Get to the Cache. Up to David Camp. He has Bunting with him. Bunting to Camp. In the net. Off the Seattle player and in for Michael Bunting to the empty net. And Toronto has taken a 4-2 lead here in Seattle. Yep, 15 seconds to go. Up by 2 now. The Maple Leafs, look at this. Just great play. It goes off the Seattle skate and in the net. Well, that'll seal things between the Maple Leafs and Kraken in their first meetup. Seattle had a 2-0 lead in this game. It was 1-0 after 1 and 2. They scored 18 seconds into the third on a 5-on-3 power play. And they're going to fall short tonight, 4-2. 9 seconds left. Here's Wenberg. Plays that across to Schwartz. 5 seconds ago. Brody ahead to Michael Bunting. 2 seconds, and that will do it. The Maple Leafs win it against the Seattle Kraken, 4-2. The final score. And you can't say it wasn't a bad game. Seattle played a very good game, but Toronto came out a little bit harder here inside the third period and took them down. Marlies and Admirals coming up now. We hope you're ready for that. It's going to be a good one from Coca-Cola Coliseum. Marlies home hockey. Yep.